Welcome to Wax Museum 2025.
Life's like a movie, write your own ending, keep believing, keep pretending. Hi, my name is Jim Henson. I am best known for creating the Muppets, Sesame Street, and Yoda. I was born on September 24th, 1936. I started making the Muppets in high school. My major accomplishments in life was forming Muppets Inc. in 1963 and creating many famous Muppets that still live on, like Big Bird, Cookie Monster, Elmo, Miss Piggy, and my favorite, Kermit the Frog. In the end of my life, I sold my life's work, the Muppets, to Walt Disney. I must go do my last creation. Goodbye.
Guardian of beards, holder of cats. Hello, I am Louis Coulon. I am known for my beard that was over 10 feet long, which cats would sometimes rest in. I was born on March 18, 1826, in the village of Varanasi. When I was a child, I started shaving my beard at the age of 12, but stopped at the age of 14 as my razor could not keep up. Due to not shaving, I eventually grew a beard that was over 19 inches long. By 1905, I had worked as a metallurgist for 67 years. At the end of my life, I died at the age of 90 on November 2nd, 1916, Mount Lucan. I hear my cats meowing. I must go.
The question isn't who's going to love me, it's who's going to stop me. Hi, I'm Rose the Riveter. I'm best known for representing millions of women working in World War II. I became an icon in 1942 to encourage women to work in factories. I built planes, engines, and even tanks to help win the war. My motto is, we can do it. There's even a song written about me. Here are some of my lyrics. All day long where the rain shines, she's a part of the assembly line. She's making history, working for victory. Rosie, the Riveter. I still live on in the spirit of working women everywhere. I must get back to my work now.
L'humanité a gagné sa bataille, la liberté a de son pays. Humanity has won its battle, liberty has the country. Hi, my name is Marquis de Lafayette. I am best known for leading many French soldiers in the American Revolution. I was born September 6, 1757 in France. When I was little, I inherited lots of money from my dad and later helped the Americans with it. I am most proud of fighting in Battle Valley Forge and meeting George Washington. When I went to America, I was disobeying the French king, and at the end of my life, I helped in the French Revolution. Au revoir, goodbye.
You never write a theme for a movie thinking this will live forever. Hi, my name is John Williams. I was born February 8, 1932 in New York. I am a legendary composer and conductor. When I was 6, I started taking piano lessons. I became a concert pianist at age 19. I wrote the movie score for over 75 films. Some of my most famous movie scores include Star Wars, Jaws, Indiana Jones, Harry Potter, and more. I have won 5 Academy Awards, 26 Grammys, and many other awards. I have also been honored by the Kennedy Center, and I am still composing new concert music. I need to get back to my concert.
Do you like reading and ham? Hello, my name is Dr. Seuss. I'm best known for writing children's books. I was born on March 2nd, 1904 in Massachusetts. Growing up, I visited my dad at the zoo where he worked and drew pictures of the animals.
I published over 60 books. It took me over a year to write Cat in the Hat, and I only had 236 words. I was the first person to win a Pulitzer Prize for writing children's books. I also have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I must go back to writing. Goodbye.
You can't beat the person who never gives up. Hello, my name is Babe Ruth. I am best known for being one of the greatest baseball players in history. I was born in 1895. Growing up, I got into a lot of trouble, like getting into fights and throwing tomatoes at buildings and carriages. I won 7 World Series championships. One time I chased a foul ball and ran into a concrete wall. I was knocked out, but I stayed in the game. Gotta go. I have a game to play.
The airplane stays up because it doesn't have time to fall. Hi, my name is Orville Wright. I was born in 1871 in Ohio. I am known for inventing a fly. The first successful airplane was my brother Wilbur. Growing up in Ohio, I published newspapers and worked on bicycles. On December 17, 1903, in Kinnear, North Carolina, my brother and I flew for the first time. I got to fly first because I won a coin toss. The flight only lasted 12 seconds. I must go now. It's my turn to fly again. Goodbye.
Making America Stitch by Stitch. Hello, my name is Betsy Ross and I was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I am known for making the first U.S. flag. I am also known for owning an upholstery shop. Growing up, I had 17 siblings. I died at the age of 84. I must go now. I have to get back to sewing.
Are you going to do something or just stand there and bleed? Hello, my name is Wyatt Earp. I was born on March 19, 1848. I started shooting at the age 16. I became a famous lawman in the American Old West with my brothers. I am most famous for the OK Corral gunfight in 1881 in Tombstone, Arizona. I went to Alaska to dig for some gold. There are many movies about my life. Goodbye. I have a job to do.
Hi, my name is John F. Kennedy. I was born in Brooklyn, Massachusetts. My father was a businessman and my mother was an American philanthropist. As a child, I was known for my athletic abilities and my nickname was Jack. I joined the military during World War II, and after the war, I was elected to the U.S. Senate. I was elected president at the age 43, and I am the youngest president to ever be elected. A year later, Congress approved of the Peace Corps, and I am the only president to win the Purple Heart Award. I was assassinated in Texas at the age 46. I must go back to my meeting to meet again.
Look, a chimpanzee. Hello, my name is Jane Goodall. I was born on April 3rd, 1934, in London, England. Growing up, I loved animals. I didn't go to Africa to see them. When I was 23, I saved up enough money to Kenya, which is in Africa. I loved it. I became a scientist that studied chimpanzees. I studied them for over 60 years. I used to name the chimpanzees. My favorite one was David Graybeard. I learned lots of things about the chimpanzees, like the tools they use, and what they ate, and their different personalities. I learned awards for my work. Gotta get back to my chimps. Goodbye.
Look, I found a fossil. Hello there, my name is Mary Annie. I was born on May 21st, 1799 in a seaside town of England. When I was a baby, the lady holding me got struck by lightning, but I survived. I am famous for being a paleontologist, the greatest fossil hunter of all time. When I was 12, I found a fossil that was more than 16 feet long. It was a prehistorical fish lizard. I love fossil hunting on the beach and cliffs with my dog Trey. We were the first people to ever find a plesiosaur and pterodactyl. We also found fossilized Boo. I hear my dog barking and must get back to fossil hunting. Thank you and goodbye.
Reach for the stars. Hi, my name is Kristen McAuliffe. I'm best known for being the first teacher in space. I was born in 1948 in Boston, Massachusetts. Growing up, I wanted to travel the moon. When NASA announced a contest to send a teacher to space, I jumped at the chance. I trained for 115 hours. In 1986, I stepped from the classroom in history to be the first civilian in space. Unfortunately, the Space Shuttle Challenger exploded 72 seconds after launch. Goodbye, I have class to teach.